Yo, what's up everyone? Today we're flying the Concorde in Pilot Training Flight Simulator on Roblox, taking off from Greater Rockford and sending it all the way to Perth International. This plane is literally the fastest thing in PTFS, so this flight is gonna be wild. If you're into PTFS gameplay, Concorde flights, or Roblox aviation in general, you're gonna love this one. Alright, let's fire this thing up. Engines are on, everything's looking green, and ATC basically said, yeah bro, go for it. Taxiing to runway 24 right now. And look at this plane, man. The Concorde always looks like it's about to drop a diss track. Long nose, dramatic stance, main character energy. Lining up on the runway, throttles forward, and we're about to absolutely send it. Here we go! Acceleration is insane. 150 knots, 170, rotate, and we're up. Goodbye, Rockford, we're out of here. Gear up. This thing climbs like it's trying to escape responsibilities. I'm keeping the nose chill so we can build speed. The Concorde does not like slow vibes. Passing 10,000 feet, the Concorde is like speed first, altitude later, so we're letting it cook. Adjusting our heading toward Perth, autopilot on, and now we just vibe. This is the part where you pretend you're a real pilot even though you're literally sitting in your room with snacks and a hoodie. Alright, time to go full anime transformation, Supersonic mode. Throttles forward, watch this. Mach 1, Mach 1.5, Mach 2, bro, we are gone. The ground is literally a blurry JPEG right now. Concorde doesn't fly, it teleports. Like this thing is speed running the entire map. We're cruising now at high altitude, full supersonic flex. This is the chill part, just sky, clouds, and us zooming across the map like we're late for a Roblox event. Perth is far, but at this speed, it's basically next door. I'm checking fuel, autopilot, all the boring pilot stuff, so we don't accidentally end up in Antarctica. One thing about PTFS, the Concorde handles like butter. Smooth, stable, and low-key majestic. It's giving I'm expensive energy. If you haven't flown this thing yet, you're missing out. It's literally the VIP pass of planes. Every time I fly it, I feel like I should be wearing sunglasses indoors. Alright, we're still cruising, still zooming, and still minding our business. Look at that view though. The sky looks like a Windows wallpaper. Concorde is just chillin', engines humming, everything's stable. This is the part of the flight where you just sit back and pretend you're doing something important. We're getting close to top of descent now. Perth is coming up, so I'm pulling the throttle back and dropping out of supersonic mode. You can literally feel the plane going from I am speed to fine, I'll slow down. Watching the Mach number fall is kinda sad, like the last day of holidays. Descending through 20,000 feet, flaps coming in soon, getting ready for approach. Perth's runway is pretty chill, but the Concorde lands fast, so we gotta stay focused. Winds are calm, visibility is clean, honestly, way weather. This is the part where I pretend I'm a professional pilot, even though I'm probably holding my mouse sideways. Okay, we're getting closer. The runway's right there. And bro, this approach is giving me heart palpitations. The Concorde is literally fighting gravity like it's in a boss battle. I'm making tiny adjustments, like micro movements, because one wrong tap and we're lawn darting into Perth. Speed's looking decent, kinda, hopefully. The nose is wobbling a bit, but that's just the plane being dramatic. I swear the Concorde acts like it's too famous to land normally. Alright, bringing the throttle back just a little, not too much because this thing drops faster than my Wi-Fi during an update. We're holding centerline though, W pilot moment. Altitude's coming down nice and smooth. The runway lights are looking bright, like they're cheering us on. I'm trying to keep the descent rate chill so we don't smack the runway like a Roblox ragdoll. Okay, we're almost there. Flare coming up soon. I'm literally sweating for no reason. This is the moment where every PTFS player becomes a professional pilot for like 10 seconds. Holding it, keeping the nose steady. Almost there. Gear down, landing checklist done. We're lined up with the runway at Perth International. The Concorde feels heavy on approach, like it's tired from flexing all flight. Keeping the throttle steady, keeping the nose stable, and trying not to embarrass myself in front of literally everyone watching. And touchdown! Let's go! That was actually clean. Reverse thrust on, slowing down like a champ. The Concorde may be fast, but those reversers are doing overtime. Turning off the runway and heading toward the terminal like we own the place. Taxiing to the gate. This flight was a whole W. Supersonic, smooth landing, no disasters, honestly rare for me. Okay, we're on the ground. Let's not celebrate too early because this plane still thinks it's a rocket. Reverse thrust is doing its best impression of a vacuum cleaner right now. We're slowing down, and there we go. Nice and controlled. Honestly, that landing was cleaner than my room on inspection day. All right, turning off the runway now. Perth International looking kind of fancy today. The Concorde is just casually strutting like it owns the airport. I swear this plane walks with confidence. Taxi speed looking good, not too fast, not too slow, just I'm tired but still professional energy. You can hear the engines calming down after acting like they were in a Fast and Furious movie for the last hour. We're following the taxiway signs toward the terminal, and look at that aero bridge waiting for us like a loyal friend. The ground crew is probably like, bro, why is the Concorde here again? Lining up with the gate, tiny adjustments, trying not to crash into the building because that would be embarrassing on a spiritual level. Parking brake on, engines shutting down, and the Concorde can finally rest after sprinting across the entire map. Thanks for watching this Concorde flight from Greater Rockford to Perth International. Drop a like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next PTFS adventure. Peace out.